So the government said, do not go to to protest because all of your agitation are being met with government reaction and government action. Does that satisfy you as a citizen?
What a hypocritical government. This government should repent and seek God's face for forgiveness.
How do you mean?
They say they don't believe in protest, but they are sponsoring protests against protest. A government that doesn't believe in protest is sponsoring protest.
Are they the ones sponsoring the protest?
They said so. Protest against protest. Did you not hear the FCT minister? That they will not allow protest. Now, the people's protest say it's going to start by 1st August. Government owner has even started before then. This is a hypocritical government. And why do I say so? You said the protest is amorphous. But yet, the government's television and everybody is beaming people saying they're opting out of the protest. And you're saying you don't know which people that are doing it. Do you opt out from what you don't belong to? Withdrawal means that you're part of it. So the government is showing people who are opting out as a means of public relations. And yet they are saying it's amorphous. How can you be opting out from something you're not part of? And they are saying they don't know the people who are handling it. And yet you're showing the world the people that are opting out. Hypocritical government. The people that are behind it, they are Nigerian people. This morning I saw Femi Aborishade, and he reminded me of the military days when they took him and his cohorts right in detention, and Femi was still pumping his hands. I shall not be a slave in my country. I shall not be a slave in my country. I saw him today. He's still 67 and he is still resisting. These are the kind of people I cherish. They're not doing it because it's a civilian democracy. They're doing it because they resist dictatorship. He did it during the military. I saw it. He's still doing it again, and he's healthier than these kakistocrats and kleptocrats in government. We will resist these people.
What have they done to you?
They have destroyed my ability to travel around the country without having to pay dearly for it.
What do you mean?
I would need millions to purchase fuel to go around Nigeria. What I was doing with little thousands. I remember those days. I can drive myself from Abuja to Asaba alone, appreciating nature, the birds singing to me, and I welcoming it and singing back to them. I can no longer do it. It is no longer secured. It is no longer cheap. It can cost you millions to fill your tank to go around Nigeria. This government met fuel price at 195. And people are paying almost 900 naira per liter. And in Lagos, in some places, 1,200 naira per liter, and is still not available. You must have heard about fuel scarcity. This government depreciated naira, which is the denominator of my property, by more than 300%. So all my properties now, their value had gone off by 300%. Now we are suffering stagflation. The goods are very costly, and there is no money to even buy them. We are suffering unavailability and unaffordability at the same time. We are a nation in distress. What is the title of the protest? Protest against hunger, the most basic necessity of human survival.
But this government will say that some of these problems that we're facing and they are trying to fix are fundamental problems that are being in existence before it came into office. For example, they will say, the government is saying, look, we're taking steps to fix the problems, and that fixing will take time to germinate, and Nigerians have to be patient with them. And they said, the pain will be like the pain of childbirth and which will soon pass away. Is it possible that Nigerians for a moment consider being patient with this government to see how some of their effort turns out? Because there are those who will say 1 year is too small to be able to turn around the challenges of this country.
What an excuse of a failure. Excuses and successes do not go together. That is a proverb. A man who said it is his life ambition to be president. A man who danced for it. A man who said, don't pity me. Is telling you after 1 year that we should be patient. Do you want everybody to die before what they are talking about germinate? Now, let me tell you. They say it is like the pain of childbirth, this and that. How many months do you pregnant your wife and receive a child? 9 months. Is it up to a year? A life begins, concluded, and is brought to the world in 9 months. And 1 year, a government cannot give life to its people.
So you will blame the Tinubu government for not fixing Nigeria in 1 year. Is that fair?
I blame him 100%.